The Kruleboyz revelled in the wanton slaughter they had just enacted. The ancient Draconif lay dead, its carcass butchered by their specifically designed beast-slaying weapons. Now the Kruleboyz took the ancient creature's eggs from its nest, their plan to train its next generation into subservient slave beasts for their killer boss. However, the fury of the ancient Draconif elders would soon come. Thunder struck down from the sky, and on bolts of azure lightning, the Stormcast Eternals arrived on the battlefield, ready to bring retribution for these most heinous acts of desecration. As the Stormcast charged, lightning still emanating from their armoured forms, battle was joined in Age of Sigmar Warcry. Our mission today has the victory condition Might Makes Right, where at the end of each battle round, each player will score a victory point if they fulfill any of the following conditions. They have one or more fighters within 1 inch of an enemy fighter, and of those fighters, a friendly fighter has the highest or is tied for the highest wounds characteristic of each fighter on the battlefield. The battle then ends after 4 battle rounds with the player scoring the most, winning. Otherwise, if the scores are tied, it is a draw. We also have the Twist of Hearts as our twist, and at the start of the battle, starting with the attacker, each player picks an enemy fighter, and the first time that fighter is taken down for the battle, the player that picked that fighter immediately gains a quad ability dice and rolling to determine what that quad number is. We then also have the deployment map of Deathblow. In today's game, I am playing with the Kruleboyz Monster-Killaz, and this gives me the Horrible Trap ability, where when a friendly fighter with this battle trait uses the Cruel Trap reaction, if the enemy fighter has the monster rune mark, I get +2 to the roll. In my dagger, I then have my Beast Knob, Neck Slicer with Bone Hacker and the Clutcher Grot. In my shield, I then have Dagok, Fink Stealer, Grak the Hook, and Herc the Howler, all allied in. And my hammer has another ally in the Merc Knob with Belcher Banner and Jags the Bleeder, the last member of the Cunnin crew. Stephen is playing with Stormcast Eternal's Thundertsrike today, and this gives him the Signs of the Storm ability, where after deployment he can take one of his fighters off the table and they can arrive during the game via Thunderstrike teleportation down on the table. In his dagger is his Lord Imperator with the Divine Blessing of Ferocity, giving him an extra attack. In the shield is the Knight Arcanum and a Praetor with the Divine Blessing of Swiftness for some extra movement. And lastly, in his hammer is another Praetor with the Divine Blessing of Swiftness and Luxa Storm Rider as well. And so, here we are, all deployed down on the table for the Kruleboyz, the Beast Killer Monster-Killaz. We have Dagok and most of his stab lads there. We then have the Beast Boss there, one of the Rippers with the Jagged Hacker and the Snatcher Grot there. Over for the Stormcast, you've got your Knight Arcanum, you've also got one of the Praetors, and then your Lord Imperator across on the other flank. Today's video is sponsored by Gap Games, a fantastic miniature wargaming store in Queensland, Australia. They stock a wide variety of miniature wargames from all things Games Workshop to some of my personal favourites, Conquest, The Last Argument of Kings, and all things Modifius wargames as well. Use our affiliate code in the link below to help support both this fantastic store and the channel as well. Alright, so we're going to go priority for turn 1. This is for the Kruleboyz here. What do we got? We got double 1, double 5. And so then for the Stormcast Thunderstrike, Stephen is going to start with a 666 double 5. So just before game, Stephen does get to pick up one of his fighters. He chose the Lord Imperator, take them off the table. They can arrive pretty much anywhere on the table outside of 5 inch of enemy fighters and 3 inch of any objectives. Run any objectives, so it's just a fighter rule we have to worry about in this game. Alrighty, so we're both choosing to bank our wild dice for the round. That means I do win priority with the Kruleboyz Monster-Killaz, so I'm going to give the priority, the first activation, to Stephen with the Stormcast. Alright, so kicking us off, your Knight Arcanum is going to be the first model to activate. Straight away, you're spending your 666 as a double 6 to use Bolt from the Heavens. What fighter are you going to target? You're going to target the Beast Knob, so each 4+ is 3 damage. That'll be 6 damage to begin with. Alright, then for your first action, you make a move up, and then you're going to do a ranged attack against the Beast Knob. So 2 dice needing 4s on your attacks. That'll be 1 regular hit, 3 damage again, I believe. Yep. We're then going to make a double move with Dagok Fink Stealer up into the middle of the table. You then make a double move for your Praetor, so it's just the Kruleboyz to finish out the turn now. So first things first, we make a couple of moves with the rest of the stab lads. We'll go over here and move the Monster-Killaz. Alright, so I did spend a double to get some extra movement here on the next slicer. We're then going with an attack into the Arcanum, so we are needing 4s. We'll get 1. Alright, so the Beast Boss then has to spend a double to move up after the Clutcher Grot did make a move as well. So we are strength 6 in melee, so we are going to need 3s. That's 2, so that will be 6 damage. And with that, that'll be the end of round 1. And so we are going to go priority for turn 2. This is for the Kruleboyz. Got a triple 2, that is it. With 3 singles. Meanwhile, for the Stormcast, Stephen is going to get a double 4. That's it. Alright, so reserves have come on as well. You've got looks at Storm Rider, another Praetor, and your Imperator has come down as well from the heavens. Meanwhile, I've got the Merknob and the last of the Cannon crew. So we are going to go priority roll-off now, because I chose to make a quad 2, Stephen chose to make a triple 4 and double 6. I've banked 1 of my 2 wild dice still, so it's a roll-off because we both have 3. Got a 6. Got a 5, I'm going to take it, and I'm going with the Beast Knob. And so the Beast Knob's first action will be an attack into that Praetor, needing 3s. And so we are needing 3s on the attacks. That will be another 6 damage, and we will go with another attack with the Beast Knob.
This will be...
that's going to kill you. And because you haven't made any action so far, you are going to do a Thunderous Departure to do D6 damage as you are taken down. A 4. I will then spend my quad for Rampage, give me the free move to move into your Arcanum, and I've got a free attack coming. So we are 3s again. And oh, that is 13 damage. Right, you're going with the Arcanum next then, and you're doing your Bolt from the Heavens again. So spending your double 6. Then I'm going to roll 3 dice. 4 up will be 3 damage. And so then you're going to do your first swing into the Beast Knob. So needing 4s. Will be a crit.
That's 4.
And so your last attack, can you take down the Beast Knob? 2 hits because it's 4s. 4 damage. I've then made a double move with the Howler. And so, looks the Storm Rider is going to go next, going to make an attack into the Howler. Now, you are going to spend a triple for Quick Volley. That gives you an extra 2 attacks to your next attack action. Strength of these.
Strength 4.
Toughness 4. So, needing 4s.
Yep, I've got 4 dice.
And you did nothing.
Yeah.
So, now just a regular shooting attack next. So, gets a crit. We then make a double move with the Merknob with Belcher Banner. So Lord Imperator's going to go ranged attack into Daggok Think Stealer, so needing 4s for this. Hey, there we go, 3 and a crit. Going again. So same thing again, needing 4s. Will just be 1 and a crit this time for 4. Daggok then going to go back into that Imperator after a move. I do need 5s though. Get 1 for 2 points of damage. Your Praetor then moves into the Howler with a double move.
Yep.
I'm then going to move out with Grab to Hook. We are strength 5 with him, so 4s. Just 1, but 3 damage. Then going to attack your Knight Arcanum with the next slicer with Bone Hacker. Needing 4s. There's a crit and a hit. And then we're going a second attack now. Double crit, that'll take you out. Alright, and then last couple of activation, Jags the Bleeder and the Clutcher Grot there both make a double move. And so, end of round, you are going to score 2 points for having a 1 model in contact. You've also got the highest wounds characteristic in combat as well. And then I get a single point for having a model in combat. So, we're going to go into round 3. And so priority, I've got a 6644 for the Kruleboyz Monster-Killaz. And so for the Stormcast Eternals, Stephen is going to have 222 and 11. Alright, so wild dice wise, I made a 444, 55. Meanwhile, Stephen's gone and just made a single there to give himself the priority. So, who is attacking first? Alright, the Imperator's going to move into Dagok. You're going to use a double for an extra +1 attack. Your Ferocity already giving you +1 attack. So, Strength 4, needing 4s. That'll be 3 hits. And so, I'm going to go with Herc de Howler first and use a triple for Roar of Kragnos. That's going to give +1 attack to any melee attack actions that are visible within 6 inches of him. And so 3 attacks into your Praetor, needing 5s. Got 2, so that'll be 2 points of damage so far. And then again, number 1, 3 damage. Your Praetor is then going to attack back into Grak de Hook. So needing 3s. Gets 2, so damage on that.
2-5.
And again with your second attack. 7 and plus your 4, so it's 11. Grak de Hook will strike back, and we're going to use a double for Venom Encrusted Weapons, giving us +1 damage on our hits and critical hits. We've also got that bonus attack from the Roar of Kragnos. So we are needing 4s because we are strength 5. And going again, need to do 7 damage. Can we get it? That is a crit and a hit, so that'll be 9 damage. That'll take you out. Alrighty, so you're going to make a regular volley with Luxa Stormrider here into my Beast Knob. That's going to mean you need 4s. These 2 attacks. One of these will do it. Got me. And then the second attack, you're going to spend a triple for quick volley, going into Grak de Hook, needing 3s. And so damage.
It's 2-4.
2-4.
I've just done 4 damage.
So it takes me out. Alright, so Dagok is going to attack your Lord Imperator. Alright, Dagok is going to spend a double to give himself an extra attack, taking me to 6 attacks with him, needing 5s. Just a crit there, so that will be 4 damage. And going again, that will be 10 damage in total. Clutchergot moves in to Luxa and needing 5s, gets 2 hits for 4 damage. And then we just finish up with some double moves. End of the round though, Stephen is going to score another 2 points because that Imperator's in combat, making it 6-3 with 1 round to play. Today's video is sponsored by the Warhammer merch shop. Want to grab some merch for your favourite Warhammer army? You can use our affiliate link down below to grab your next purchase and help support the channel at the same time. And so, priority for the last round. We get a 555 with the Kruleboyz. Meanwhile, Stephen for the Stormcast will get a 6644. And so we are then going to go into a roll-off as I've made a quad 5, Stephen's made a single, so it's a roll-off priority. Got a 3, Stephen got a 3, it is roll-off again. 6, 3. I'm going to take it, and so I'm going to go with Dagok first. And so Dagok made a disengage, made a move, then spent the quad 5 to make a move and a free attack into Luxa Stormrider. And so we're needing 3s with strength 6, 5s. So he gets 1, will be 2 more damage on her. Looks as I'm going to spend +1 attack by a double, going into Dagok. Alright, let's see. You need 5s due to the barricade in the way. It will be nothing, and go again. You need a big lot of damage here. And nothing again. So, with that, I'm going to go with Herc de Howler. And so 3 attacks, needing 5s. Got 1 on the crit, so 4 damage. Alright, spending another double, going to attack. You need 4s to wound me.
6 attacks.
6 attacks.
Is it +1 to the
So going again, just going to do 3 damage this time, of which you do with multiple crits. So that will take me down. And so with that, we can end the game here, because I'm not actually going to kill you because it robs me of points. So I now have the highest wounds fighter in combat, so that nets me 2, nets you 1 still because you're still in combat. However, that means it will be an end score of 7-5, the Stormcast getting the victory. Thank you all for watching. We hope this battle report was enjoyable for you, and if you did enjoy it, please go check out some of our others in the playlist on the channel. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our Discord server to check out all of our future wargaming content. Thank you all.